The conversation surrounding climate change is ever growing, with more people ditching the car for greener ways of travel. One charity in York is supporting this by clearing a cycle path.
Climate change is a massive issue, and we need to find ways to cut down on our carbon dioxide emissions and greenhouse gas emissions. Transport, cars, and any range of transport that uses fossil fuels is negative for the environment. So if we can reduce our carbon footprint, we can look at preventing climate change, or at least making it less severe as it could be.
The charity is clearing both sides of the track to increase biodiversity and encourage more people to take the bike over the car.
Trees are fantastic. We have many trees along the greenway, but in certain circumstances, as here, there's actually too many saplings on the ground. So what's happening is the trees are dropping the seed, the saplings are grown, and because there's nothing to graze those down, the trees kind of take over the wooden floor, as it were. So what we need to do is take some saplings out, let the light get to the woodland floor, and then we'll start to see different kind of wildflowers developing. We need to start kind of looking at how we get around in our environment. Kind of first idea when you leave the house might be, oh, I need to use the car to get somewhere. Whereas, as a matter of fact, you've got excellent resource like this right on your doorstep, where you can cycle through urban areas of York on a lovely, peaceful greenway.
The project is reaching out to people of all generations.
I think the trouble is that a lot of people who are young just don't have that sort of identification that they should get as from a child. Like, I think David Attenborough said, all children are curious and excited by wildlife, but if you're just put in a sort of urban environment and you never get a chance to go out and play in a sort of wild environment, then you lose that sort of connection that you should have. And I think a lot of our work, well, it would certainly be good if we can get people more enthused about wildlife and get them to sort of learn to love it and to value it intrinsically for just its natural beauty as well as the obvious functional use.
But why are projects such as this so important?
This sort of project is important because, I mean, not only does it make the whole cycle route and the local area more enjoyable for people to walk on and live in, but it also means that all of the nature, all of the different species that thrive around here, they're going to survive. You can see if you do like transects, if you walk along here and look for all the wildlife, you can see it's all like closely clustered around these tiny green spaces on the edges of these cycle paths. And so it's like a lifeline for the wildlife in the local area.
With the project well underway, it's hoped that the city will see an increase of people opting for their bicycle instead of their car. York Atkinson, That's TV.